What's going on, guys? All right. While you're here, I have to teach you something because I know that you're playing the game right now and you're probably just scrolling past and sitting on your ass. But I want to say something largely for the ladies, okay? Ladies, if you're watching, I want to show you instead of getting your man the latest video game, getting him the best controller, you need something that is going to provide him some authority, like this toolbox. So, spending $500, $600 on a game console, he's doing the same thing with your life. He's playing games not only with himself and other people, but he's playing games with your life. And I would suggest you to get you a man that would rather you, or maybe you could surprise him, spend $500, in tools. And when you open it up, you'll find that he has everything he needs to help you around the house. You know, if something happens to your car, he's prepared. What if you stop on the side of the road? Do you have to call VDOT or a tow truck, or do you have the tools, or a man that knows how to use the tools ready um, at your service? So as you can see here, we have plenty of sockets, different weighted um, ratchets. Open it up. Just take a look at that. This is what a man likes to play with. I'm pretty sure you haven't seen it because we're in the software, the data, and the IT age, but we're fastly approaching, uh, a society that is going back into AI, but analog. And what I mean by that is the person that knows how to do something with their hands will have AI and use it as a weapon on the back end. So while he's out here handling business with his hands, with his tools, he'll have AI to manage all of the back end stuff, all of the finances, all of the contracts, all of the payroll. You know, AI handles all of that seamlessly while he, as a man, can handle his job, not only outside of the house, but inside the house as well. Ladies, also I want to tell you, you may want something built around the house as well. And side note, fellas, you got to keep one of these on you. It's a big ass knife. Look at that thing right there, ready to cut, ready to saw. It's a multi tool. Like I said, the saw here. If you need to pinch something, ladies, y'all could use this to pinch his ass. Bop, just like that. But it's a multi tool. Just wanted to throw that out there. Ladies, this would be another nice gift that you can get your man for Christmas, his birthday, Father's Day, because there's a lot of lazy fathers out there that don't know how to do nothing as well. So, guys, this is, as you can see, DeWalt. We have plenty of things in here. Another tool set, some of my tools. But here you have a drill, right? Ladies, don't you love getting drilled? Nah, I'm just joking. Uh, but you need a drill to be around the house. Take a closer look over here at the box. You want to take the drill so you can get some stuff done. Got a lot of things in here just to give you a little sneak peek. Just to give you a little sneak peek. All right. If you need anything screwed, instead of using the Phillips screwdriver, got you a high-powered drill. All right. Also, you're gonna need a tape measure because if he's gonna cut once, okay? And he needs to measure twice. But you want to make sure that he's equipped with, hey, baby, I want something built. Maybe I need a new shelf. Maybe I need a doghouse, that I want to put my favorite dog in. Maybe I need something like a gazebo built. Guess what? You got everything in this box that you might need. Ladies, the only thing I don't have to show you out here is a table, but I do want to show you something that you can get them, which is this right here. It's a skill saw. He has plenty of skills on Call of Duty. He has plenty of skills on all types of PC games. But this is the most important skill that's going to pay the bills right here. If you know how to use this thing, okay, just a little bit, you could get paid upwards of $180 to $200 per hour. And most jobs are going to be longer than an hour. You probably won't get away with anything less than $600+ for like, you know, a couple of hours of work. And then he could come back home, and take and, pay more attention to you because he's sweaty. He's going to be tired. He's not even going to have enough energy to play the game, after he finishes actually working, you know. So the content creator economy is going straight to zero right now. They have cut everybody off that is sitting in front of a computer. And unless you have a trade, you won't be getting paid. This very clear in their terms and conditions. They want people that have valuable content. They want people that understand that this is a marketing tool and not a brainwashing tool. So a lot of guys in this era have been brainwashed, by quick money. It's just like the casino. You see enough videos out here, you think people are making all of this money. They're selling the dream to you hard, selling you lifestyle, selling you what you can do, the laptop, the iPhone lifestyle. And simply enough, you can make money. Okay, you can make life-changing money if you have a trade. So a lot of people are online right now. They're promoting themselves, but it's something that happens with a lot of people that after they get, outside of reaching out and they may get you on a call, you start talking to some of these guys and they don't understand business at all. They just understand that, hey, I can make you a quick website. I can run your ads that don't convert because they don't understand the industry. They don't understand the work ethic, the things that people go through in a trade like world. So they give you what they can, which is limited knowledge. They know how to use the computer and the phone effortlessly, like the back of their hand, but they don't understand the business of a tradesman, whether you're a carpenter, a craftsman, plumber, electrician, all of the above on the trades. Okay, so another thing that I want you to do is make sure you always have this on handy. These are just a few items that you can get him on his Christmas list next year, his birthday. And just a gift out of the blue and say, baby, I just wanted to surprise you because I think that you would be happy using it. And ladies, don't forget about yourself in the process. Try to get something out of them, other than anger, other than, triggers in the background. So start promoting what you want into your relationship, ladies. Stop accepting men that don't know how to use their hands or do anything for you. So just wanted to share that. This kit here is about $600 by itself, okay? It comes with an array of tools. I'm not going to take them all out, but you have everything that you need to handle things around the house and side jobs. This right here is a beautiful box here, about $300+. You're getting over 300 and 400, pieces or sets in here that you can use to tinker, just in case things come loose, and you mostly see this on equipment and car, style work. Um, so this would be a great tool as well. But I just want to inform you, we're moving out of the IT world and the software engineer world. We're coming into an era of labor times AI. That means, just like right here, you see this big, beautiful tractor? The only way that this is beautiful and why this is valuable is if I can record it. Do you have proof that this is on camera? Do you have social value that whatever your trade may be, that this is what you're displaying to the world? Not you sitting in front of the game, not you sitting in front of the computer, scrolling on your phone, not paying her any attention around the house. Women nowadays even want to dig, into you a little bit. So if they can't see it just as well as anybody that's, trying to do business with you, what are they going to ask you? Do you have any content or anything that we can see before we make our decision? I like your pitch, I like your offer, but do you have any results or any visual proof that you do exactly what you're proposing to me? And right now, this is the biggest thing. Um, like myself, I'm a farmer. I grow things for myself and my family, but also I grow watermelons for many people. I tell people that, hey, I grow 40-pound watermelons. You could go check my page. Without any visual proof, it's hard to conceive that, because when you go into the, grocery store, you see watermelons that only are 5 to 10 pounds at the most. No one has in this era has ever seen a watermelon this big. Big watermelons are a southern thing. We grow them really well here because of our climate here on the East Coast, and we're very blessed that we can offer something great to the world. Not knocking China, but you are eating Chinese watermelons, because China does control 80% of the watermelon market, and most of those 80% watermelons are seedless. We specialize in seeded watermelon. We have seeds that have been in existence in our state and our climate for generations. Okay, since the 50s is when we've had these seeds locked away. And if you have ate a seeded watermelon, you know that it is loaded with seeds. So technically, if you eat just one watermelon, you don't ever have to buy a watermelon ever again if you want to grow for yourself. But I know a lot of people are, used to convenience, and they love being able to go to the store, but you only get one variety. And I'm not going to lie, that variety that's in the stores sucks. The flavor tastes like some of those like little flavor packets you put into the water. It tastes good like right there on the onset, but as soon as you swallow it, it has that aftertaste that it's like, damn, like I was, people that are older, 35 and older, they're used to a more sweeter watermelon. Kids nowadays are used to, you know, I would say lightly flavored water. Just a hint, of sweetness. So they're not used to understanding what people are used to with real watermelons grown from the ground that actually produces seeds. So again, if you have a trade, it's best to display it. It's best to use AI for your specific trade to be able to display to the world what you actually do. If you do not continuously promote content with at least one post per day, you will not gain the customers that you see other people get. A lot of these people run agencies, and a lot of these customers are not making any money because it takes so much to build a personal brand. It takes so much to promote yourself and just get on camera, let alone actually making sure that you record your very thing that you're known for, which is your trade. So I'm here to tell you, do not put your trade on the back burner. Do not let yourself pass by of getting, valuable work that people might want to see. If you're a tradesman or a farmer, you may want to get some close-ups. You may want to show them your tractor. You may want to show them your wrench or your tools, something that you know how to use. But make sure when you are going forward into this new age, it's not about sitting in front of the computer and playing the game anymore. It's about you displaying your trade in full force. So I run an agency myself. If you want to learn more about how you can take your trade and actually gain customers into the public eye, into your local economy, and that's one thing I want to touch on as well. A lot of people promote content that want they want the world to see. When you have a local community right here in your back door that is also um, more likely to use your service and also way cheaper to promote. $1,000 for a 50 to 100-mile radius is, kind of spraying and praying. Well, you could take that same $1,000 and put it in a 2 to 5 mile radius, maybe even a 10-mile radius, and get a way better result. So, like I said, if you're tired of letting content just pass you by, days that you're doing work and you're not, getting things recorded, or you just don't know how to post to get people's attention, I'm your guy. Contact me. I'm going to set you up from point A to point B. Okay. And eventually you'll get all the way to Z eventually when you start actually caring about yourself, caring about your trade, caring about your knowledge, and caring about what you actually want to put out to the world. If you have a trade or want to learn a trade, I can help you. But if you're going to be sitting in front of your phone scrolling, if you're going to be sitting in front of the computer playing the game or on the PS5, I cannot help you. So, guys, if you want something more meaningful in your life, ladies, if you want a man to actually be a man and take life by the horns and actually show you that he knows how to do something and increase his value so you can be proud and you can do your bragging. Again, I run an agency. Contact me. I will help you from point A to point B. Because guess what? People that are in trades nowadays are 40, 50, 60 years old. These young guys don't have anybody that they can relate to. So that's where I come in at. I was birthed from the ashes. I came out of nowhere. God sent me here and said, hey, you need to help these young guys out. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm helping you out by telling you that you're going to have to get off your ass. You're going to have to stop playing the game and you're going to have to start learning something. And I'm here to help you.